Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? We are back with another Blade and Soul guide, and this time, as you guys can see, we are in IronTech Forge. This place is the new dungeon. Now I know this place has been out for like what, 2 months now, and I haven't made a guide video because one, I just don't like running this dungeon. I just for some reason just don't like running this dungeon, even though it's like a 20-minute dungeon, which is relatively fast. I just really don't want to run this dungeon for some reason, and I just really don't enjoy playing the dungeon, even though the dungeon has one of the cleanest soundtracks in the game, and like the enemies look really cool. For some reason, I just don't like running it every day. I just don't know, like maybe it's hard to find groups and I just don't want to. But when you enter the dungeon, you're gonna be fighting a couple mobs. You're gonna be going through a couple of lanes that, you know, the enemies, they pull you just like the enemies in Desert Tomb. And once you get to this location, you're gonna fight a mini boss. This guy literally has no mechanics, so you don't really have to worry about him too much. Now, the only thing you have to worry about is that he has, you know, quite a bit of a HP, and also he does have you know, that jump attack from Nexus, the drill sergeant, and he does literally the same attacks. He's just literally freaking reskin of that boss. But we're gonna be heading to the first boss right now, which is pretty awesome because I think this part right here is relatively nice because I really like the song. So I just turned down all the sound on all the other effects and just have the music on for you guys. So of course, the dungeon has really nice song, has really nice music, so you guys should definitely listen to it. Come there for a while just to listen to it, even if you can't get to the first boss. Of course, I'll be showcasing the first boss right now, which is the Iron Monkey. Now this guy has a lot of stuff he can do to you. I am not tanking, okay? Keep in mind, I am not tanking, and right now I'm just showcasing his attacks right now, which his attacks are pretty nice and clean. But alright guys, so the boss is gonna start out using a swing attack, and then he's gonna start out with another swing attack at you. Now keep in mind, most of his attacks are blockable, except for this one. When he jumps in the air, his staff becomes extremely big, and he makes a 360 AoE around him, which you need to iframe if you are melee. Then he'll do 2 attacks, a front attack, and then he'll immediately attack the people behind him. And then my favorite attack of all, the Whirlwind, which is basically his finishing combo. Alright guys, so let's talk about rolls. Now, the boss doesn't start mechanics until 70 and 20%. So now we're going to talk about rolls. First, you're going to need 1 tank, you're going to need 1 close mark, 1 far mark, 2 robot killers. Now, if you are a robot killer, you cannot be a marker. How do you get the robot killer mark? The robot killer mark will be zapped like that, and there will be 2 of you. The boss will spawn these little nodes that look like little pointy robots, and the robot killers need to kill them as fast as possible. If you do not kill the robots as fast as possible, the boss starts healing, and he starts healing really fast if the robot killers do not kill the little 3 robots that spawn near them. Now, he's gonna start jumping around a lot during this phase because he's gonna be doing his mechanics and all that stuff. But if you see him start to grab a person, you can immediately CC him, and then you guys can do a cat pin, and that will enable you guys to do additional damage to him. He's gonna jump back into the middle, and this time he'll shoot a big laser beam at the farthest person. Okay? Now he's also gonna be marking the tank as well. So the tank now we'll have a red circle around them. Congratulations. If that circle explodes, anybody in that circle will die immediately. Then the boss will start jumping around the arena. The farthest person and the tank needs to get away from the middle. And let the boss jump around the arena. So right now my camera is following them so that you guys can see what's going on. And when the boss jumps to the other side and back and forth a few times, he's gonna jump back to the tank, and when he jumps back to the tank one more time, he's gonna zap a laser to the far mark. If he zaps the player that is the far mark, he will stun himself, take about a million, like he'll take a lot of damage, and you'll have yourself a burn phase, and so you'll be able to burn him. This is the perfect opportunity to have cat pin and force grip or destroyer pickup, which is absolutely amazing. Now he's just gonna go back to his normal thing. The robots are gonna respawn, and now all you gotta do is kill the robots again once they come back up, and the robot killers, and now he's just gonna restart his phase because we are already past 20%. I'm pretty sure we're already past 20%. I can't really see because it's a very, very small screen, and I'm post narrating, so yeah. So the mechanic literally repeats after that, okay? It is not hard at all. All you gotta do is you gotta have robot killers, a farmark, a close mark, which is the tank, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Now, there's a few ways you can cheese this. If you have a summoner, you can bring everybody back to life, and if you pass the first phase, hopefully you'll pass the second phase. If you do not have a summoner or a soul fighter to bring you back to life, well, you're gonna have to recomp yourself, because if you fail the first time and you don't have people to bring you back, it's kind of over, basically. Alright, so that is the first boss. He's very, very easy. He's not hard at all, like not hard at all. But with that being said, first boss is done. We're gonna go to second boss, and of course we're just gonna be running through some mobs. So I'm just gonna let you guys listen to the music, because the music is clean until I get to the second boss. Okay guys, so we're at the second boss, and what you're gonna do in the second boss is just DPS. Now after some time of DPSing, he's gonna be spawning some of his little minions. Now if you see these minions, all you gotta do is kill the low guys, and that's all you gotta do. Like legit, that's all you gotta do. He's that easy. He's not hard at all, and I promise you guys, your group should not fail the second boss. If you fail the second boss, what the hell happened? But if you pass the first boss, the second boss is basically a free ticket. If you have a really high DPS composition, he can glitch, which is kind of funny, because if you DPS him down too fast, he'll be like, what had just happened? And he'll just kind of sit there for a while if you have a really high DPS composition group. But with that being said, he's basically like a little obstacle that you have to go through, but that's about it, guys. Now the third boss is a whole different thing, so I'm gonna have to save that for the last video. And with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can smash that like button. If you did, if you didn't, you already know what to do. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys then.